The scar on Celeste's wrist was a faint silver line, nearly invisible unless the light caught it just right. Celeste traced it, a ritual she performed without thinking. Outside, summer thrived, but inside she wrestled with memories. This mark was more than healed skin. It was a reminder of a love she once thought was worth the pain. For years she believed love meant enduring heartbreak, that pain proved devotion. She wore independence as armor, but beneath it, confusion and exhaustion lingered. The silence of her apartment was louder than any argument, forcing her to confront the truth. She'd mistaken chaos for connection. What if true strength wasn't about surviving pain, but about leaving it behind? Celeste was beginning to wonder if she could choose peace over suffering. Celeste's mind replayed old relationships, each a cycle of hope and heartbreak. Mark, the artist, showered her with praise but left her walking on eggshells. She tried to fix him, losing herself in the process. Julian's love was a test distance, then grand gestures, then neglect again. She called it passion, but it was just pain. Friends warned her, but she saw challenge, not danger. She built walls, hiding her loneliness and shame. Every ending left her more broken, yet she kept returning to the same patterns. Her compass pointed to chaos, mistaking it for love. The loneliness after each storm was always the same. One sleepless night, Celeste searched online. Why does love hurt so much? She found stories like hers, people trapped in cycles of pain. A new term appeared, trauma bonds, and then sexual masochism disorder. It wasn't just about physical pain, but seeking suffering in relationships. The roots ran deep, back to childhood, where love was conditional and pain familiar. Suddenly her patterns made sense. Tears came, not from sadness but relief. She wasn't broken, there was a reason for her choices. Understanding didn't fix everything, but it was a start. That night she found a thread of hope in the darkness. In her therapist's calm office, Celeste finally spoke her truth. She shared her scars, her loneliness, her patterns. With gentle guidance, she saw her past with new eyes, not as a victim, but as a survivor. She learned that attention, even negative, had once felt like love. Her therapist asked, "What does gentleness feel like?" Celeste had no answer, so she began to notice small moments of kindness. A warm cup, a soft blanket, a stranger's smile. She was teaching herself that safety didn't require suffering. Progress was slow, but now she recognized her old patterns for what they were. Survival tactics, not destiny. Therapy became her anchor, a place to rebuild. She was learning she deserved peace. Healing became Celeste's daily practice. She journaled, meditated, and learned to sit with her feelings. Setting boundaries was hardest, saying no, speaking up, protecting her peace. Each act of self-respect restored a piece of her true self. She discovered that her needs were valid, her voice mattered. New friendships grew from kindness, not chaos. She found joy in calm, steady connection. One evening, reflecting on her journey, she realized she was no longer defined by pain. She was defined by her courage to heal. On a fresh journal page she wrote, "I am enough.